And that police searching the home of a missing Manassas Park, Virginia woman tonight. It's been going on for hours now. The woman, Manassas Park, was last seen 3 weeks ago tonight, police saying her husband is a person of interest.
Now, that home there on Heather Court, earlier today, police blocked it off, and the 28-year-old was last seen July 31st, but was not reported by her husband until August 5th.
That's right. DC News Now's Max Marcilla joining us live tonight outside the Manassas Park police station. And Max, police held a news conference about 30 minutes ago or so. What are we learning and what have they been telling you?
Well, Chris and Susan, the big thing you mentioned is that Mamta's husband has been named a person of interest. We asked the chief as he was walking away from the podium why that was, when he was named a person of interest, what they have learned from the search warrant. Those are still questions that we are hoping we get answers to. He did say that the search warrant they're executing tonight that you saw some video of, that is still ongoing and will last another couple of hours late into the night. It's unclear if he will speak after or offer any assessments of what they did or didn't find in that house. But again, the big news that you mentioned is that Mamta's husband is a person of interest, and the chief of police here in Manassas Park says he has not been cooperating with the investigation. So I want to share right now some insight from Adrian Pocarel. Adrian, we first met about a week or two ago. There have been a number of search parties and flyer distribution events. You have been right at the center of them as a community member, someone who cares so deeply for this community. When you heard the news that Mamta's husband is a person of interest, what was your reaction?
That was very shocking. As a matter of fact, I had spoken with him this afternoon where he says he's inviting his parents, and they're actually getting on the bus from that part of Nepal to New Delhi that will be closer and should be taking the flight overnight. That means maybe tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, should be arriving here. And I asked, how's the baby? How is he doing? He says, you know, I'm going through, making it through. And I had no idea. Actually, I was going to Target, and when I got called from some of the other community member, this is what's going on, then I was totally in shock. So I went to that location, but obviously it's under investigation. And then we got a call from the police chief to hear what he has information, and we came here. And since then, we've still been here. As you say, he says it's going to take another 3-4 hours for all the search team going through, and then whatever time frame it takes from the forensic. He did say that he's going to provide us the information as soon as it's available.
And Adrian, you mentioned as someone who spoke with her husband this afternoon, you said it was surprising to hear. We've heard from other people who say they might have thought this was coming. Whatever your reaction to the news of the day is, as we mentioned, there are still a number of questions. What do you want to hear from police as they continue this investigation?
So I've been demanding with the police that don't give us the information what we already know. You have to have something that we've been waiting for many, many days. And everything has a time limit. Last time I talked to the chief, I said we need to have more information, whatever the next step, and we're not. And still we don't know, as you hear, that we all know right now there is a search warrant. He did say, the chief did say that it took a little time to get the court order to have that search warrant, which one I understand. But what is next? We've been sitting here, as you know, how many days? We need to know what happened, where is he, and what we need to do. But it's all given that information that doesn't get us anywhere. It's the biggest frustration for entire community.
And Adrian, one last question real quick before we let you go. What does it say about this community? How many people are out here looking for her or asking for answers about where Mamta is?
So this is the one thing that I would say. This community is not only Nepali community. As you see, there are white American, African American, Hispanic American, everybody is coming here. I would say thousands of people who are working all over the place, from doing our own search, printing our flyers, sending flyers, collecting, doing the fundraising, all this stuff. So if you ask me, this is the community. It's a diverse group of community. Obviously, you see a lot of Nepalese, but same time, various other ethnicities also coming together to support. And this is the great unity that shows the Manassas. We have a people from Maryland coming over here to help this and understand what's going on. The bottom line is we need to know the answer as soon as possible.
Adrian, thank you so much for your time, for your efforts. I look forward to seeing you as this search continues. Guys, real quick before we send it back to you, I know we do have some sound from the chief of police and some reaction from the press conference if we want to go ahead and play that.
My goal is that once I have that information, I will provide it to the community of what was located. 3 to 4 hours before they're done.
We're gonna wait here.
Okay? But I'm not sure if I'm going to have the full answers. We have asked outside jurisdictions to help us with the forensics on this.
The case isn't going to have a positive outcome the way that we've been praying for, and I think that's really hard to say out loud.
Okay, so again, Mamta's husband is a person of interest and is not cooperating with this active and ongoing investigation. We will continue to bring you live reports as we get more information. For now, live in Manassas, I'm Max Marcella, DC News Now.